our series, Architect,
Schmarketect.
So today we're going to talk about the case study program.
Yeah, we gave you a little bit of a teaser on this last week, and now we're going to tell you more. So back in 1945, there was a magazine called Arts and Architecture, and the editor of the magazine, John Entenza, had this idea that he wanted to address the housing shortage that was existing because, you know, there was the Great Depression, World War II had just happened, there was a lot of GIs coming back, and there was a housing shortage.
Yeah.
But he wanted to do it in style.
Right. So he handpicked, several architects. So he essentially curated the case study program and invited them to submit designs. Out of the 36 designs, 27 homes were built.
Yeah. 3 were demolished.
Yeah, unfortunately.
6 completely remodeled beyond recognition, and there's 18 that are still in existence.
So 14 are in Los Angeles, there's 3 in La Jolla, and there's 1 in San Rafael, California, Northern California.
Yeah, so we're going to tell you about 3 of these homes. We could go on about all of them, but we don't have all day. So the first one, case study house number 1, is over in the valley in North Hollywood in a little neighbor area called Toluca Lake. And it was built in 1948. The architect was J.R. Davidson. And the house that was in the magazine that was published as case study number 1 is actually, interestingly, it's not the same house that you'll see if you drive by, but that's because the site that they chose for the house changed.
Right, so they had to redesign
They had to redesign the house.
Yeah, but you can see it. You can drive
It's still
right by
a beautiful house. It's still there.
Right.
Yeah. So go drive by it sometime and see. We'll give you the address. Call us.
Yeah. So the second house was designed by a very famous designer and architect, Charles Ames, who was married to also another famous designer, Ray Ames. And Charles and Eero Saarinen designed this house in the Pacific Palisades. And I love this house because it was basically constructed out of like a mishmash of industrial materials, and it looks that way. It's really funky. It's full of different colors. It's like 2 boxes. One was a house, one was their studio. Saarinen co-designed it, but then Ray and his wife Ray and Charles, they sort of updated it to fit their needs.
Right, came up with some of their own ideas.
And it looks like it's in the middle of the woods. There's trees all around it.
It's super
stunning.
cool, super, it's like a 2-level box, and then another one, different colors and texture. Yeah, it's cool.
Really cool. And so it's still owned by the Ames. It's like a semi-museum that they occasionally have tours. So. Yeah.
And that one's hidden away though, so you can't just do a drive-by and see that one like you can the one in Toluca Lake.
Yeah.
And then the third house, this is the coup de grace. It's one of my favorites. Case study number 22, designed by Pierre Koenig, or Koenig.
We don't know how to pronounce it. We keep arguing about it.
In 1960, it was built for the Stahl family. It's still owned by the Stahl family.
House. I'm sure
and
you've heard of it.
It's this L-shaped construction of steel and glass. Simple box. And
with insane views,
insane
like all
views,
of Los Angeles.
Built right on the edge of the hill, and it's been photographed. Julia Schulman has taken these world-famous photographs of it, which has helped make it become so well-known as a house. And it's been in movies so many times, but in part because it is such a beautiful house.
It's an incredible house, It's, all the bedrooms overlook the pool. The pool overlooks this amazing view. There's famous photographs of ladies, the 1960s lounging.
Very Mad Men.
Yes, very Mad Men house. So that's the Stahl house, and that's 3 homes of many homes.
And even though these homes didn't end up being replicated en masse like it was originally intended, the impact of their design,
influential in architecture
can't be ignored.
To this day.
It sort of changed architecture in this country and around the world.
And there have been a few recently that were on the market.
Yep, one just sold last year in Pasadena. Yep.
So if you would like to hear more, if there are any particular case study homes you want us to talk about, or other architects that you love,
if you want to know, like next time one comes on the market, so you can sort of be first out there to see it.
Yep, we'll be happy to facilitate that.
Yep.
But we just so appreciate that you keep watching this series of ours, and we're so happy to keep giving you stories of wonderful architects around Los Angeles.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
it's good. Yeah, it's.
Hi, everyone.
Hi everybody.